join me on this journey where I am going to transform our driveway into a resin bonded drive. I have no experience in resin bonding drives, don't know what I'm doing. I've got some DIY skills, so I'm not bad at DIY, but I'm going to do this myself. And the reason that I'm doing that is because it's too expensive to get somebody in to do the driveway. And actually, I want to enjoy the process of working out how easy is it to do your own resin drive. Follow me on this journey and you're going to find out. So first of all, let's go and have a look round. I'll show you the drive and show you what my plans are and what problems we've got at the moment. This is our driveway. It wraps around the corner. We put some block pavers down, bit of offcut of fake grass that we put, the mat that's looking a bit tired, the plants that are dead. I'm absolutely rubbish at keeping plants alive. This is a bit that I block paved at the bottom, but the block pavings are looking a little bit tired, to be honest. There's a few weeds that are starting to grow that I probably need to get in and sort out. Wheelie bins that look pretty ugly. But the drive's probably big enough to get 3 cars on easily, maybe squeeze a 4th car on. Down on the top of the drive that you can see here are tarmac road planing. So I put these down when we first did the drive. I put some block pavers around the edge and I just took this stone down just because it was really cheap at the time and I couldn't really afford to put anything else on the drive and finish it properly. Now the problem with these tarmac road planings is that one, although they look pretty ugly, is two, in the summer when it gets really hot, like tarmac, gets really sticky, and so all the stones start to stick to your feet, stick to the car tyres, they're flicking around, and also we end up taking them into the house and we end up with little black spots stuck on the laminate floor inside the house, which is pretty annoying. So it really needs to go. I think we'll keep the edgings for the time being, but I'm going to look to put the resin bonded drive down in between these. Now this is the other part of the drive, so there's my little cart. And yeah, it looks pretty shocking. We've got a little bit here of the block pavers that we put down next to the gully, just because when it rains, we tend to get a little bit of water that runs over into the drive, so we just lifted that up a little bit just to stop that. And then the other problem that I've got that I think you can just about see here is that we've got these sort of 4 dips in the stone. Now that's because we've got quite a big 4x4, and when we park it on there, basically over a little bit of time, it's sunk down in the drive, and then when it rains, we just get these ponds of water or little puddles on the middle of the drive. All of that is going to come out all the way down. I'm not too sure if I'm going to take the rest of the block pavers out yet or not, but hopefully we can get rid of that and we can have a nice new resin bound drive that looks amazing. I thought I'd come back in from outside because, to be honest, it's pretty noisy out there with the cars. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see whether or not I can build a DIY resin bonded drive. And actually, how's it going to look at the end? Is it going to look professional? Is it going to look pretty shoddy? Do you know what? I have no idea, but I'm going to enjoy the process of learning how to do this. So in order to help me do this, I'm going to do an online course first that is free, and hopefully that will give me some knowledge of how a resin drive goes together. Now, although I have some DIY skills and I'm pretty good at DIY, I've never done a resin drive or anything like this ever before. So for me, this is all new. Now, the online course that I found is with a company called Derbyshire Aggregates. So I'm going to use their free online course, and then hopefully I can get onto their practical, I think it's a practical 1-day course where they actually teach you to install a resin bonded drive. So I'm hoping that is going to teach me some of the skills that I need in order to be able to do my own drive. Now, I have spoken to them briefly just to find out a little bit of info about the course and what's involved, but we'll find out a little bit more probably in the next video. But yeah, if you want to find out how to do your own DIY resin drive, or you just want to follow just to see how this journey goes and if I make an absolute hash of this, then you can subscribe to the channel. There's going to be a series of videos as I progress through this, and obviously eventually actually doing the drive, and we'll see how we get on. So looking forward to it. Come and join me, and I hope you enjoy the process just as much as me.